pole. Was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road. That a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles and make it official. I'm capturing every crack and surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slump. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is dish served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. Devils design fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Do you see just how it feels? Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rapper, busy man, shit, nigga. They turn their head over, nigga. Already where Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no.
All right, Shalom, Israel. We are the ISUPK. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. And since 1969, we've been teaching blacks, Hispanics, and natives their true identity from the Bible. And tonight I'll be holding the class down for Precinct Officer 5000 Dashayim. Tonight's Tuesday night brotherhood class. So we'll be teaching brothers and sisters why brotherhood is important from the Bible. And as we all know, we got Thanksgiving coming up. All of the heathens, they're going to be keeping the traditions of our captivity. And truth be told, you'll find out through the scriptures that it's not brotherly for you to be celebrating Thanksgiving. Why? Because you offend our brothers, Gad and Reuben. You offend the brothers who went through the same captivity and oppression that you went through when you celebrate Thanksgiving and when you celebrate these things that hurt our people. So I'm going to show you in the scriptures today how celebrating Thanksgiving is not brotherly. If you could give me 1 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 7, we're going to start there. And it's going to be Paul. So like, let me get there. Whoever got it first could read it out.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 8, verse 7. Howbeit, there is not in every man that knowledge.
So what knowledge is he talking about in this verse? He's talking about the knowledge of these scriptures. He's talking about the know-how, the knowledge of not celebrating Thanksgiving. He's talking about keeping these commandments. Because if you had the knowledge of the scriptures, you wouldn't go out and like, okay, let's say it's a brother in the truth and Thanksgiving come around and he's called onto the occasion to go celebrate Thanksgiving with his so-called family that he came up with. Being that they are in that house eating food that is sacrificed unto idols or sacrificed unto other gods, would y'all say it would be brotherly for you to go eat with those brothers, or would it not be brotherly?
It would not be brotherly.
Right. Why wouldn't it be brotherly? Go ahead.
Because you know the truth.
Right.
And the example that you can set, can change, them eating, those abominations.
Correct. And it could also change them even wanting to be there. It could also change their mindset about what they're actually doing, because a lot of, just like Christ said, he said they know not what they do. So a lot of us is out here breaking God's laws and suffering and questioning, why are we suffering? Why are we down? Why are we still in this condition? Why? It's because when a brother or sister come around and they say, nah, you really shouldn't be here at this table eating Thanksgiving with the rest of them. You feel me? Because this food is sacrificed unto idols. This food is unbrotherly, because if you look back in the past, where did this day come from? It came from the slaughter of our brothers and sisters, Gad and Reuben. So you got it. You can finish out the verse 7.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 8, and verse 7. Howbeit, there is not in every man that knowledge, for some with conscience of the idol unto this hour eat it as a thing offered unto an idol, and their conscience being weak is defiled.
Exactly. So it's brothers and sisters who's in the world who may not be as strong as you. And if they see you've been holding out this whole time, keeping the commandments, doing what you're supposed to be doing, and if they see you turn and just do what they're doing, just like the brother said, now that's gonna weaken their spirit. Basically, that's gonna conflict them to keep doing what they've been doing. That's gonna conflict them to keep breaking God's laws, keep eating food sacrificed unto idols, and keep doing unbrotherly things to their brothers and sisters. You got it. Go on to verse 8.
Verse 8. But meat condemneth us not to God.
Committed.
For Salakia?
Committed.
You said committeth?
Yeah, but meat committed. Does yours say condemn? Yeah. Oh, Salakia. I got the KJV too. Mine says Salakia.
What's it saying in yours, Salakia?
Committed. COMMENDEF. Commendeth. Do what?
But meat condemneth us not to God. For neither if we eat are we the better, neither if we eat not are we the worse. But take heed, lest by any means this liberty of yours become a stumbling block to them that are weak.
So look, if you were, just like I was just saying, if you was to go eat with those brothers and sisters at that table for Thanksgiving, just because your father or your mother or your brother or your sister came and said, yo, why you not eating with us? Just because somebody that you love doesn't know and they're asking you to come, like it says, your spirit was called unto liberty to sin. So just because you feel as though, all right, it's not right if I don't eat with my brothers and sisters, what the scriptures is saying is that is going to become a stumbling block for those brothers and sisters who really don't know, because you know better. You have the knowledge. They don't. So for you to hold out and not do what they do, that could be motivation unto them. That could be a testament of strength. Because think about it. If I'm a brother in the world and y'all are all brothers there in the truth, and no matter how good that food on the table look, y'all don't eat. I may look at y'all like, damn, they really didn't eat. Everybody else eating and they didn't eat. Why? And that might convince me to come ask y'all. That might convince me to be like, yo, brother, why didn't you eat? And that right there could be the thing to bring me into the truth, or bring another brother or another sister into the truth. But let's say you was to eat. Now, I'm going to look at you like one of us. I'm going to look at you like, oh, man, we all just here having a good time. You mean? So this is why it's important to hold out and fight for our laws and our lives. I mean, because this isn't just for fun. You mean, the things that we do is actually to help our people. Yeah. And when you turn and do things that are worldly, you hurt our brothers and you hurt us overall. You hurt the whole Israel. Because Christ said it himself, like whatever you doing to the least of us is like you doing unto him. You feel me? So if you could give me, oh, you got a point? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say, even though, brothers and sisters know the fact that, if Christmas means nothing, if Thanksgiving means nothing, you still shouldn't eat, of whatever that is, because those are pretty much idols, or those are pretty much, things that are sacrificed to other gods, right? And if I could, I just wanted to read 1 Corinthians 10 and 18, unless you was going to go to that. If so, I'll just fall back off of it.
Yeah, you could go there when you're done, though. Just try to come back to this one. So
I got you, no sweat. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 18. Behold, Israel after the flesh, are not they which eat of the sacrifices partakers of the altar?
Right. And
So
that's a heavy precept too. That's a heavy precept. You wanted to finish it out?
No, that's too wild. We have verse 9.
We finished that one. You go to 10. Because that's going to kind of that's going to kind of say the same thing your verse just pulled too.
Right. Verse 10. For if any man see thee which has knowledge sit at meat in the idol's temple, shall not the conscience of him which is weak be emboldened to eat those things which are offered to idols?
Right. So now the brothers and sisters who is weak, the brothers and sisters who is weak, and they go eat. Well, the brothers and sisters who is weak and is already eating, when you go and eat at the same table as them, you weaken their spirit overall. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass the class over to Priest and Officer 5000 Dashayam.
Shalom, Israel. What's going on? It's the ISUPK. That's the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge out of Harlem, New York, since 1969, under Commanding General Yohana. And tonight's class is brotherhood class. But this brotherhood class gonna have a little spin on it, because listen, we're gonna look at post-traumatic slave syndrome, because post-traumatic slave syndrome is not brotherhood. It's not brotherhood at all. All right. Now, the first thing, can you pull up post-traumatic slave syndrome for me, Officer Kahal?
Kanada one kan, sir.
Now, post-traumatic slave syndrome is habits, it's behaviors that we picked up for survival tools when we were on the plantation. While we were dealing with the plantation, we had survival tools, like being a Christian. Being a Christian was a survival tool. We had to survive, right? We had to live another day, right? So what we did was what? We survived by accepting this way of life as Christianity as we know it today. But I'm here to tell you that that was a survival tool. You got it up?
Sir.
All right.
All right. I have two different definitions. One is from sharp.com, and I believe the other one is from the actual author. I'll read both if you want me to.
Yeah, I want it from the author.
From the author?
The
Okay.
author is, okay, this is what's heavy about what he's getting ready to read, right? Post-traumatic slave syndrome, the reason how they came about it is because of the Holocaust. The Jewish people, the little hats, they did research and they found that the Holocaust trauma has been passed down through generations. It's been passed down through their DNA. So because this was passed down through their DNA, now, guess what? They still getting their reparations. They get their reparations every 4 years for sure. Every time a new president come on, they get their reparations, right? So by them doing the research on this, they found that, hey, listen, this trauma is passed down through your DNA. Well, guess what? Our trauma is passed down through our DNA. Matter of fact, we still being colonized. God damn. we still going out voting. We still doing Christmas. We still playing the voting game. I think the voting game is the craziest. We still playing Democrat and Republic. You got it? Read it out.
Post-traumatic slave syndrome, I believe, is a term coined by Dr. Joy DeGar.
Right, and that's a sister. That's a sister. You know, it has to be a sister that does this. It has to be a brother. It has to be a Black, Hispanic, or Native American that come across this information. Because we can't rely on Esau to come across this. We can't rely the little hats to come across this. We have to come across this. Right. Go ahead.
Sir. It says, and this is on the author's website. It says PTSS, which is post-traumatic slave syndrome, is a theory that explains the etiology of many of the adaptive survival behaviors in African-American communities throughout the United States and the diaspora. It is a condition that exists as a consequence of multi-generational oppression of Africans and their descendants, resulting from centuries of chattel slavery, a form of slavery which was predicated on the belief that African Americans were inherently or genetically inferior to whites.
That's crazy. That's crazy. This is what they were thinking. This is what was going on. All right? Keep going.
This was then followed by institutionalized racism, which continues to perpetuate injury, thus resulting in MAP.
Hold it, stop. Listen. So when it says that this is still continually going on, this hasn't stopped. Because a lot of those survival skills we picked up, we still do today. It is destroying the nucleus of the Black, Hispanic, and indigenous people. It's destroying their families. This behavior is destroying the family. It's destroying the family. Now look, tonight we're going to deal with post-traumatic slave syndrome that deals with the brothers, and we're going to deal with the sisters. But why would I start with the sisters and not the brothers? Why would I deal with you know why? Because that's who they dealt with first on the plantation. The first they dealt with was the sisters. And in order to understand my position, you have to understand the holy divine order, the holy order of the scriptures. Give me that in 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. Listen. And this is really for my sisters and my brothers, right? But my sisters, listen. In order for it to work, right? In order for anything to work dealing with the Most High, right? You got to be in complete order. If you're not in order, how do you expect the spirit to flow? How do you expect the spirit of the Most High to work with us? How do you expect the Most High to work, the spirit of the Most High to work with you? How do you expect the Most High to work with you if you're out of order? It has to be order. I'm gonna show you an order first that's never broke. Start at verse 1.
Khan, this is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11. Be ye chapter 11, verse 1, Salakia. Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Christ.
So Paul is saying, follow me as I follow Christ. Follow me as I follow Christ. This is the order that we get from Commander General Yohana. This is the command that we get in this school. We follow behind leadership. We follow behind order. Because without order, it doesn't work. Keep going now.
Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things and keep the ordinances as I delivered them to you.
So keep this order as it is delivered to you. So keep this order, right? So this is the order that has never been broken. Go ahead, Al. It's only broken when you talk to a Christian. Go ahead.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of every woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God.
The head of Christ is who?
God.
That's never broken. Never. Verse 3 again.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of every woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God.
So what the Most High has done right there, well, guess what he's doing? He's setting the holy order. He said, if you're married and you're not allowing your husband to be over you and be your head, it ain't gonna work. It's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But we are here tonight to see where this type of behavior comes from, right? But from the beginning, we see this behavior and we see that there's a problem with this type of behavior. Who can give me an example of who from the rip didn't want to follow the husband? Go ahead.
Eve.
Eve. You know, it kills me when sisters say, well, Eve, you know, well, this is a sidebar. But it just kills me when sisters say, well, Eve, God only gave Adam one wife. He gave him one wife, but guess what? He lost everything. He lost the kingdom. He lost the kingdom with one. He lost the kingdom with one, and he lost the kingdom with one because that one didn't want to listen, didn't want to follow orders. Right. She wanted to be like Adam. She wanted to be like the Most High God, right? So let's go to that. Let's go to Genesis. Let's get that. Hold on, let me go down to it.
2:7.
Give me Genesis chapter. Let's see. You know what, Salakia? Before you do that, no. Go ahead, give me that. Give me Eve. You got it? 1 Corinthians 3 and 6. Start there.
Khan, this is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3, verse 6. I have planted a.
Hold up. Is that?
Yeah, that's. I don't think that's the one you want.
No. Go ahead. Read that. 3 and 6.
Khan, this is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3, verse 6. I had planted Apollos, watered, but God gave the increase.
That's Genesis 3 and 6.
Oh, you said 1 Corinthians.
Oh, Salakia. Genesis 3 and 6.
Salakia.
It's about Eve.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Eve fumbled the ball. Adam fumbled. Sir, Salakia, who can we say fumbled the ball? Adam or Eve? It got to be Eve because Eve was the one that was, the scripture says she brought sin in. Like, where the hell was Adam at?
But he listened to it.
Right, so he did.
That's why, ultimately it's on him.
Go ahead.
Khan, this is the book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 6. And when the woman saw.
She did what?
And when the woman saw.
That's the first problem right there. When she saw. Keep going.
That the tree was good for food.
She saw she saw that Christmas was good for food. She saw that birthdays was good for food. They saw Thanksgiving good for food. Read it again. Huh?
And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food.
She saw that it was good for food. See, Christians think that it was talking about a bite of an apple or a bite of some type of fruit. But no, this was Eve taking and seeing something that she liked and now wanting to take it in.
Okay.
Keep going.
And that it was pleasant to the eyes.
It was pleasant. That's why I said, oh, birthday. I like, they look like they having fun. It don't look like they bothering nobody, right?
Right.
Keep going.
And a tree to be desired to make one wise.
Now that's the heavy part. A tree. Read it again.
And a tree to be desired to make one wise.
This is just another influence. This is something outside of her husband's authority. That's what it is. It's something outside of her husband's authority because he gave instructions and you're supposed to listen to it. You're supposed to be under your husband. It's your head. So that was the influence. But one would say, well, what do you mean the tree was an influence? Well, let's see what the tree was. You got me a precept for that? You got me a precept? Tell me where you're going first. I got a couple. I want to show you that, listen, a tree could be a man and the tree could be a nation. Because Carl, could you give me what's that? Hosea, where it talks about similitudes. I think that's
What the similitude after Adam's transgression?
no, the similitude of what we use. The Most High gives teaches his prophets through similitudes. Ain't it? I think that's Hosea. I think it's Hosea, maybe 10 inch.
Let me try 12. Well, hold on, let me see.
Yeah, I think you're right. 12 and 10.
I believe so. Let me get there for you, sir.
All right, what you got for me? To show that tree was a man. Give me Ezekiel 31 and 3.
Say 31.
You know what? You got it?
I got the similitudes.
Give me that. And
This-
then you give me Daniel's 4 and 20 and through 22. Go ahead.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 12 and verse 10.
This is what we're doing when we dealing with this tree. Go ahead.
I have also spoken by the prophets.
So the Most High is saying he spoke by the prophets. Moses was a prophet. Go ahead.
And I have multiplied visions
Go ahead.
and used similitudes.
And use similitudes. The tree would be that similitude, right? Anything else on that?
Kanarawakan, by the ministry of the prophets.
By the ministry of the prophets. Now you got that Daniel's 4 and 20 through 22.
Kawakan. This the book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 20. The tree that thou
The
sawest,
tree that thou sawest, like Eve saw the tree. The tree that thou sawest. Go ahead.
which grew and was strong,
Uh-huh.
whose height reached unto the heaven,
Uh-huh.
and the sight thereof to all the
Go
earth,
ahead.
whose leaves were fair.
Now remember, Eve is seeing a tree. And she's seeing a tree, and it's big and beautiful, right? And it has leaves with fair leaves. Go ahead.
And the fruit thereof
And the
much,
what?
and the fruit thereof much,
Uh-huh.
and in it was meat for all.
And in it was meat for all. Sound like a great, beautiful tree, don't it? Keep going.
Under which the beasts of the field dwelt, and upon whose branches the fowls of the heaven had their habitation.
Don't this sound like a great tree? Watch this. Go ahead.
It is thou, O
It
king,
is who?
thou, O
So
king.
this is actually talking about a man. This is actually talking about a king. This is actually talking about a person. Now I'm going to show you that it can be a nation. Give me Ezekiel 31 and 3.
Kawakan.
Mhm.
This the book of Ezekiel, chapter 31, verse 3. Behold, the Assyrian was a cedar in Lebanon with fair
So
branches.
a tree could be a nation. It could be a man, right? So Eve went and took from another outside source. She went to an outside authority over her husband. And by doing that, sin. Look, lost everything. They lost everything. They lost everything. All right. Eve went outside of her husband. Give me Proverbs 12 and 4. Give me Proverbs 12 and 4. Because you must not shame your husband. Buck breaking. Let me explain buck breaking why he's getting Proverbs 12 and 4. Buck breaking, right? What they did was they would bring the most masculine man out in front on the plantation. They would come on, like for instance, the plantation that I lived on, I came from a plantation in South Carolina, and it was over 263 of us on that plantation. And that was just my family alone. That's just my family alone. That wasn't talking about nobody else. It was my family alone. And on this plantation, just imagine, they would take the most masculine man. They would take the one that's walking around masculine and smart, that don't want to follow Christianity because it's fake. And you know what they would do? They would get that man and bring out his family, his kids, his grandfather, aunts, uncles, cousins, family, friend, everybody's out there. And you know what they would do? They would pull down his pants and they would sodomize this. They would sodomize him. That's what they would do. They would sodomize him. And I'm going to play something before we get into that Proverbs piece. I want to play something. Let me see if I can pull it up. Give me that Proverbs piece. Just imagine someone broiling your loved one, your father, your head out, and then everybody raping him. The slave master just sodomizing him. And then get other slaves to sodomize him. But before they sodomize him, they would beat him almost to death. And then they would sodomize him. This is the type of torture. This is the type of thing that we went through on the plantation. You got that Proverbs piece? Because shaming your husband in public like that is a disgrace. It is a disgrace. You got it out?
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 4.
And let's get another thing straight. That's a sin. Don't get it twisted. All that talking about I sin. I can be angry, but sin not. No, you sinning. If you shame your husband in public, you are sinning. If you undermine your husband's authority, that's sinning. That came from the plantation. That's where we learned that from. That behavior of humiliating your husband in public, stripping all of his power, stripping all of his manhood. That's what you do. That's what you do. You buck breaking your husband publicly when you shame him. You ain't doing nothing different from what the slave master did. Go ahead, I'm gonna show you what it do to him.
Kawakan, it's the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 4. A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband.
What?
A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband.
It's so important. One more time.
A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband.
You are a crown to your husband, not a pain in his ass. You're a crown to your husband. Keep going, huh?
But she that maketh ashamed is as rotten and is as rottenness in his bones.
It's rottenness in his bones. Now we're gonna deal with that. But a real woman elevates her husband. All right. A real woman elevates her husband. That's your crown. When you elevate your husband, when you elevate your head, when you follow the holy order, the spirit is working. What you got out?
Sir, I just wanted to give an example of like a modern day, like, emasculation or a buck breaking, that they have, that society has women doing. One of them was, I don't know if you remember the basketball player, Joe Smith. His wife ended up having an OnlyFans in 2023. And that became like a big discussion. And she embarrassed him, for everybody to see on like a national stage, like everybody seeing it on social media. And to make matters worse, she took it upon herself to go on, the rapper Cam's show. After that, making it even more of a big deal. So that's exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly. Just stripped him right on down. His name ain't Joe Smith no more. It's J.S. She just stripped him down. Read that one more time, huh?
Where was we at?
One more time.
Kawakan, it's the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 4. A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is as rottenness in his bones.
As shame is as rotten in his bones. You know what that's saying? A woman who yells at her husband, right? Who yells at her husband and disrespect her husband in public is destroying him from the inside.
Right.
That's why it says making ashamed is as rottenness in his bones, not your bones, his bones. He may walk out and look normal. He may walk out and his hair still braided. He may walk out and his clothes may be still sharp, but internal, yo, you killing me. Who dies first in a marriage? The man. The man. Because he's taking so much brutality. He's going through so much hell. It's rottenness in his bones. You're killing him from the inside. The bones, you don't see the bones from the outside. You don't see the bones when you see the organism itself. The bones is inside of the body. That's what you hitting. You hitting something that's internal when you try to shame your husband publicly. That's crazy. Give me Sirach 26 and 22. What you got?
So like you had a precept for what you just said. It's in Ecclesiasticus chapter 25, verse 17. It say, the wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like a sackcloth.
Like a what?
Like a sackcloth.
Like a sackcloth. Sadness. This is depressing. Go ahead.
Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly.
That's because of that buck breaking they hearing. They hearing him get bucked. Go ahead.
All wickedness is but little. It's like all wickedness is but little to the portion. It's like all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
Listen, this is not a sister bashing class. This is to inform you. This is to inform you. So if you did it, or if you're doing it, or if you contemplating, or you about to do it, don't pull the trigger. You're buck breaking him. You're hitting him from the inside. You're crushing him from inside of his body. You got that Sirach 26, 22 through 23. It's crazy.
26. Yeah.
It's crazy that we still today are not in unity. Brotherhood is all we got. And if we can't have brotherhood in the crib, if we can't have brotherhood between you and I, and we married, what the hell are we doing? What the hell is going on here? Your main objective is to buck break me in public. That's your main objective, is to embarrass me. What the hell is going on? Oh, don't worry about it. When I'm gonna get on the brothers too. You got it?
Let's
go.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 22. An harlot shall be accounted as spittle.
As what?
As spittle.
So he's saying that a harlot is like spittle, like spit on the ground. Nothing, right? Loud mouth, rough, unruly, right? And publicly disrespectful, right? Because she is what? Read it again.
An harlot shall be accounted as spittle.
Like nothing. A harlot is nothing, right? Keep going.
But a married woman is a tower against death.
Is a what?
Is a tower against death.
Do you understand that you're the strength of the marriage? He's the power, strength, of course. But life lies with you because you're the soft pillow. You're the comfort of rest. If I can't get comfort of rest and I'm only getting buck broke, yo, man, my bones is getting rotten inside. They're rotten to the core. Straight up. It's rotten to the core. But just imagine that a righteous woman protects her husband. She doesn't slander him. She's a tower, a covering, the strengthening of her husband. That's what you do. That's what we teach here in the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana. That's what we teach. That's what we teach. You know why we teach it? Because it's in the Bible. Paul said, follow me as I follow Christ. Commanding General Yohana. I remember it like yesterday. Before I came into the school, I went up to the Philly school. Me and Officer Mataziala. And when we went up there, right? I never forget Commander General Yohana. He got a sharp memory, man. He got a sharp memory because I had seen him a year before that. And then when I seen him, he remembered me and he told me, he said, come here. And I had this, I don't even want to talk about the shirt I had on. But you know what he says to me? Be careful. Be careful. And when he said that, I knew exactly what he was talking about. Because he's saying, listen, be careful, follow me as I follow Christ. That's where you want to be at. That's where you want to go. All right. The holy order of marriage is vital. And it's just not going to work at all if you're disrespecting your husband. It's not. Give me, did I tell you to get anything? Give me Ephesians 5. Give me Ephesians 5 and 23. Yeah, 23.
Count out of one kind. One moment.
Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 23. For the husband is the head of the wife.
The what?
The head of the wife.
So the husband, in case you didn't know, in case you got caught up in America's theology, we're not equal. We're not equal. Read that again.
Count out of one kind. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 23. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is head of the church.
So even as Christ is the head of the church, keep going.
And he is the savior of the body.
He's the savior of the body. So if you're not following your husband, you're destroying the body. You're destroying the family. He's the savior of the body. When you see your husband, you should see Christ. When you talk to your husband, you should have the respect that you have for our king, because that's your king in the house. That's your head. That's the order. God, the Most High does not operate out of order. Give me that. Everything he does is decent and in order. He doesn't do anything that's not orderly. That's 1 Corinthians 14
and 40.
Mm-hmm. And can somebody get me Proverbs 9 and 13?
Khan.
Mm-hmm.
This the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 14, verse 40.
Go ahead.
Let all things be done decently and in order.
Let all things be done decently in order. What that means is all things done decently. Our marriage is a thing that should be done decent and in order. That's what it should be. It should be decent and in order. The Most High does not operate out of order. Everything he does is order. What you got? You got it?
Count out of one kind. Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
For she sitteth at the door of her house on a seat in the high places of the city.
Hold up. You got Proverbs 9 and 13, Salakia.
Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
A foolish woman is clamorous.
A what?
A foolish woman is clamorous.
What's clamorous? Anybody know what clamorous is?
Like talks a lot?
That's good. That's good. That's good. Clamorous means loud, mouthy, like he said, yelling, arguing, and always needing to have the last damn word. Always got to have the last word. You done something wrong. We talking about you done did something wrong. I know what I did wrong last year already. I already know. And I know what I did wrong 2 years ago. I already know. But we're talking about what you did right now. Can we deal with what you did right now? Why do we got to deal with something I did last year that don't have nothing to do with what we're talking about right now? That's you having the last word. Read that again, youngin.
A foolish woman is
what?
clamorous.
So if you listen, if you loudmouth, if you mouthy, if you yelling, if you arguing, if you always needing to have the last word, you what? A what?
A foolish
A
woman.
what?
A foolish
A
woman.
what?
A foolish
You're a
woman.
foolish woman. You're a damn fool. You destroying your own house. You worrying about somebody else. You destroying your own crib. Go ahead, huh?
A foolish woman is clamorous.
Uh-huh.
She is simple.
She is what?
Simple.
You know what? You just simple. Don't get mad at me if I ever use and say you simple. The scriptures say you simple. If you being loud mouth and you trying to buck break me, I'm telling you right now at this point, you just simple. And I'm gonna let you know you're simple. What else you got?
And knoweth nothing.
No, she know a lot.
And knoweth nothing.
No, she's sharp as a whistle.
And knoweth nothing.
You know it nothing. You know nothing. So don't think you can be angry and then go out and yell and scream in the public and disrespect your husband. You can't do it. It's a sin. You're transgressing the Most High's law. That's what you're doing. You're transgressing his law. No righteous woman will ever shame her husband publicly. Ever. Never. Now, straight up, getting loud mouth and all that, never, ever do that. Give me Colossians 3:18. This is what you got to do. Don't worry, we're going to tell you how to fix it. We're not just going to get on you about it. We're going to tell you how to fix it. All right? And don't get it twisted. I want to say it one more time. The disrespect of your husband in the public is, without a doubt, is buck breaking. It's post-traumatic slave syndrome. And you bringing bad habits from the plantation over and destroying the family. You got that up?
Khan out of one Khan.
Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands.
Submit yourselves unto your own husband. Submit yourselves unto your own husband. Now, when it say submit yourselves unto your own husband, let me ask you a question. Did Jacob wives submit themselves to their own husband? You damn right they did. Because for some strange reason, everybody like, oh, it says submit to your own husband. That just means one. That don't. No, that don't. We're going to cut that one right there before we even go there. No, it don't. If it says, I think that was, I'm not going to go too heavy on it, but understand that submission is vital. Look up the word submission and tell me what it means. Let me look up the word submission. Go ahead, Young.
Submission means to like submit unto someone like who is like higher than you.
You know what? I like your you know what? I like your style. I like that definition. You know why? Because that person that you submit to is higher than you. You got the definition up?
Khan out of one Khan. This is submission from Oxford Languages. It said the first definition is the action or fact of accepting or yielding to a superior force or to the will or authority of another person.
That's what you're supposed to do. You submit that's the highest authority. That's the holy order that the Most High put in place that you should follow. That's what he put in place. That's brotherhood. You sisters come and y'all sit up in this class. That's brotherhood. Not buck breaking your husband, disrespecting your husband publicly. That's not brotherhood. Brotherhood is him being the crown of a woman is her husband. That's what it is. It's not what you think it is. So now that we got an understanding and we got the sisters out the way, I hope any questions about that? Anything that anybody want to add to that? Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, just a sidebar. Nicki Minaj spoke at the UN. She's the first black female rapper to speak at the UN.
That's crazy right there.
The UN.
Why?
She spoke on the Christians being prosecuted in Nigeria, and it's stupid.
That's crazy right there.
And it just shows you like the way they think. See, I remember it just shows you. She buck breaking everybody.
That's crazy. Like, why would you have Nicki Minaj speaking at the UN? Yo, and let me tell you something about what's the Nicki Minaj? Is that the one? Which one that got the new album out? That's teaching that all the sisters how to be hoes.
Oh, that's all of them.
Is it Cardi B?
Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion?
I think it's Cardi.
Cardi B got a new album.
Which one that's pregnant right now?
Cardi B.
Her. Oh man, they love her. She's teaching them exactly how to flip the order.
Like, I didn't mean to cut you off, but it's like, okay, like a lot of people saying, oh, she's probably doing it because she's looking for a pardon for her man or whatever from Trump. But it just shows you like what they actually really think of black people. Like, meaning, okay, I'm pretty sure they could have gotten like somebody that had like a, maybe a political science degree, you know what I'm saying? Like a woman that might have been like maybe having like a law degree, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying, I'm just saying they probably could have got somebody that's more intelligent,
right?
That could get up there to, what's that word called? To, what's that word called when you trying to bring light to something, like you're, like it's like you're verbalized, like somebody that can articulate. Right. They could get somebody up there to articulate like the issues that's going on in the black community, things like that. And instead of doing that, they get Nicki Minaj. Wow.
That's crazy. That's just wild.
I'm trying to figure it out.
But that's the type of nonsense that we deal with here. Always trying to raise the woman up over the man. What's that in Isaiah? What's that, Isaiah 4 and 12? What was that, Isaiah 3, where it talks about those that rule over you? Give me that, Isaiah 4. Let me get it. You got it? Or is it Isaiah 3?
It's 7.
Nah.
What you looking for?
Is it what?
What you looking for again?
Where it talks about those that rule over you, the women that rule over you. Isn't that as that's not Isaiah 4, sir?
That's Isaiah 3.
Isaiah 3. It's Isaiah 3 and 12. Let me start at verse 11. This is what happens when you mess up that order. Go ahead.
Woe unto the wicked.
Destruction to the wicked. Go ahead.
It shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him.
Go ahead.
As for my people.
As for who?
As for my people.
As for my people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, those that are of the diaspora.
Children are their oppressors.
Children are your oppressors. Go ahead.
And women rule over them.
Who rule over them?
Women rule them.
Women rule over you. Like you got who's that? Cardi B, right?
Right.
At the UN.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj speaking at the UN. What the hell is that all about? What is that all about? What she a leader now? What she the head of the country? What she the vice president? What the hell is she? Go ahead.
She got a song called Anaconda.
That's why they picked her. That's why they probably brought her up here. Good night. They got Nicki Minaj. Listen, they can't do that. Read that from the top one more time, verse 12.
As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
And women rule over them. Go ahead.
Oh, my people.
Oh, my people. Go ahead.
They which lead thee cause thee to err.
A woman leading will cause you to err. That's why it's important, it's vital for you to follow that order. Because if you don't follow that order, you will err. Go
Right.
ahead.
And destroy the way of thy paths.
Destroy the way of thy path. It will be destroyed because it's out of order. You good?
This is, if I could,
Go ahead.
this is outlandish. Like just how when Eve was used by the serpent to get Adam off, even though Nicki Minaj isn't actually one of us, she's not an actual sister. This is to just garner and get black people to be confused at the support for Trump, because she thanks Trump during the whatchamacallit. You said you believe it was for a pardon, right?
Well, that's what people are saying in the comments, because her brother and her dude got like some charges.
But this is crazy. Like for this to be the representation of us, like we don't have no representation at the UN,
Right.
and then some harlot that's not even really one of us, but appears to be like one of us, gets to speak on our behalf.
Mm-hmm.
And then this empowers women to think that they can be whores and be loudmouths. And Nicki Minaj, she gets to be, this ridiculous woman out in public, and then she gets to speak in a public platform that's supposed to be professional.
Right.
That's going to encourage sisters to do the same thing.
Exactly. Like really, it's crazy. You want to add to that? I was getting ready to go. I'm gonna give one more on rebelliousness. Give me Sirach 25. Did I tell you Sirach 25? That was 26 I gave you. Give me 25, 22 through 24. And then we're gonna show you how to fix it. See, we're not just gonna tell you, we're gonna tell you how to fix it, our sisters. In the brotherhood class tonight, we're going to tell you how to fix it. We're going to show you how to get everything on the right path. And you sisters not be the leaders of the house. When I was growing up, right, I remember where women used to say, this is before women start really becoming fully masculine, right? Women used to always say, well, yes, sisters, women used to always say, I can be the husband, I can be the man and the woman. They say I can be both. I don't need you. I don't need you. I can be the father and the mother. I used to hear that all the time as a kid growing up. All the time. Now look, they really is the mother and the father. That really is it. Obama changed the world. I'm gonna do a class on that too. You got that?
Go
ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
A woman, if she maintain her husband,
You maintain your husband, right? A husband, a woman that maintains her husband. Go ahead.
is full of anger.
Yeah. So I don't want that. Let me lead. I don't need you to maintain me.
Right.
Keep going.
Impudence and much reproach.
Yeah. But listen, I don't want you over me. I don't want it. I don't want you to maintain me. Let me maintain you. Why fight me about maintaining you? Why fight me about being your head? Why fight me when the scripture clearly says I'm the Christ? When I knock on the door, that's Christ at the door. When I call on the phone, that's Christ on the phone. That's Christ. Get that again. So I don't want them to be tripping on. Give me that one more time. Ephesians 5. What's that? Ephesians 5 and 23?
26. Could be 20.
23.
Hold what you got, because we're going to go back there and finish that off. Go ahead.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
For the husband is the head of the wife,
Mm-hmm.
even as Christ is head of the church.
Keep going.
And he is the savior of the body.
He is the savior of the body. Your relationship with your husband is the relationship with Christ. If you buck breaking your husband in public, you buck breaking Christ. That's what you're doing. You buck breaking Christ. When you disrespect your husband, that's your Christ. That's your Lord. That's your Adawan. Don't call me that if you're going to disrespect me in the public, because you're not mine. You want to rule over me. You want to be over me. That's not how it's going to work. I got to be over you. Period. Hands down. That's the only way it's going to work. The only way. Give me 1 Peter 3, 1 through 4. Salaki, that we don't even need nothing else on that. Huh? You got something else on it? You want to go ahead? Go ahead, read it out.
You said Salaki.
1 Peter 3, 1.
1 Peter 3 and 1.
Khan.
This is ridiculous is what's going on right now. Like divorce is at an all-time high. So, and look, guess who's leading in the divorce? The women. They're the ones that's filing. You know why? Because they want to be the head. They want to be the leader. You got it?
Khan. Mm-hmm. This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 3, verse 1. Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands.
Be in subjection to your own husband. Unto your husband. This doesn't say be subjective to the damn your college professor. It's not saying be subjective to your boss at work. Like you gonna tell you actually tell your husband that you rely on another man for information. That's crazy right there. That's crazy because guess what you're doing? You're eating from another tree. You're undermining his authority. You're just disgusting. Read it from the top one more time.
Khan. This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 3, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands, that if any obey not the word, they also may, without the word, be won by the conversation of the wives.
That's how you win me. That's how you can't win me by usurping authority over me. You can't win me by yelling and being argumentative and all those things over me. What you got?
If I could, I just wanted to back up what you were saying about divorce rates.
Mm-hmm.
There's some information from an AI overview that says Black Americans have the highest divorce rate, with 41% of those who have ever been married have been divorced, and it says divorce is more common among Black women than any other racial group.
That's crazy. You destroying you the highest in abortion. You the highest in divorce. So you getting it from the front end and the back end. You just destroying everything. But don't worry, no sweat. We're gonna deal with the brothers. Don't get it misunderstood. Because post-traumatic slave syndrome has affected us also. But I just think y'all need my special attention tonight. What you got? Give me what you got.
You want me to finish out 1 Peter?
Go ahead.
While they behold your chaste conversation coupled with fear, whose adorning, let it not be that outward adorning.
Look, it ain't about what you look like on the outside. But when you start running your damn mouth from the inside, now you're funky in the inside. Now you're disgusting in the inside. Now you look horrible in the inside. Now you just look horrible. Shit, when I saw you, I felt you and saw you across the room. You had your damn mouth closed. That's how you won me. That's how you'll keep me. That's how I can hear you. That's how I can hear you.
It's like, yeah, they got a example of how they should act in verse 5.
Go ahead.
1 Peter chapter 3, verse 5. For after this manner in the old time, the holy woman also, who trusted in God.
You did what?
Trusted in God.
That's what a holy woman would do. A holy woman, that means that woman is set apart. That means she's not like the whore across the street. She's not like the whore next door. She's not like the whore downstairs or upstairs. She's holy. She's set apart. Go ahead.
Adorn themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands.
That's how you fix it. That's how you fix it. You can't fix it with your tongue. It's just not going to happen. Your tongue ain't going to get the job done. Give me James 3, 5 through 6.
Khan.
Go ahead.
It's the book of James, chapter 3, verse 5. Even so, the tongue is a little member.
The what?
The tongue is a little member.
So you're out of your body. He's letting you know the tongue is a small member of the body. It's a small part of the body. You got arms, that's a member. You got legs, that's a member. You got foots, that's a member. But the tongue itself is a member. Go ahead.
And boasteth great things.
It can boast, it can say great things. Great things can come out of it. Go ahead.
Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth.
Just a small little spark can kill just a big fire. You ever was in a discussion or talking to your rib and it was something minor, it was something small, that was the spark. And because of her temperament, because of her attitude, now guess what? It did blown up into the biggest forest fire. It's bigger than Cali fire.
Right.
It starts off small and goes big. Why? Because you can't, you got to straddle that tongue. You got to hold that in. You got to be under submission. You got to take a break. That's what you got to do, because that tongue is fire. And we just read in Proverbs 12 and 4 how you're actually hurting the man in the inside. It's an internal thing. And Officer Cahal, he read it. We out of here first. So if you know, and statistically we out of here first, won't you try to counter that? Won't you try to counter that? That's what you should do. You shouldn't try to speed up the process. So that little member, that little tongue, it's a small tongue, small spark, but can start a big fire. What else you got?
And the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity.
It's its own world. It's its own world. The tongue has its own world. It's a world of iniquity. Go ahead.
So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body.
It defileth the whole. Now everything. Now that small member on your body making me look at you as foul. Because now when I look at you, I just don't see what I used to see because of that small little tongue. That small little tongue. Give me Proverbs 15 and 1. This is how you should respond. Remember, I told you we're going to show you how to fix it. We're going to show you how to fix it. Go ahead.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 15, verse 1.
All right, hold on. Let me get there with you. All right, go ahead.
A soft answer turneth away wrath.
A soft answer turneth away wrath. And listen, you don't got to try to debate me. You don't got to do none of that. You don't got to raise your voice. You don't got to do none of that. None of that. Because the Most High says what? Read it again. A soft answer turneth away wrath.
But grievous words stir up anger.
That's what you give. Grievous words. And it stir up and cause everybody to blow up in the building. Me, you, everybody. That tongue is wicked. Give me Matthew 12 and 34 through 37. Go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 34. O generation of vipers, how can ye be evil?
That's Matthew 12, 34. Go ahead.
O generation of vipers, how can ye be evil speak good things?
How can you be evil speak good things? I'm a little confused. Are you good? Are you evil? Which one are you? Read that again.
O generation of vipers, how can ye being evil speak good things?
How? I'm confused. Which one is it? Are you evil? Are you good? Because everything that's coming out of your damn mouth is evil. Every damn thing. Keep going, huh?
For out of the abundance of the heart.
Out of the abundance. So listen, what's coming out of your mouth, I'm taking it as what it is. And any brother that listened to his rib speak I'm taking for what it is. I don't care about you being angry. This is not about you being angry or mad, especially when it's a buck breaking about to try to take place. It ain't gonna be no more buck breaking out here. We got a buck breaking patrol. We ain't having that no more. It's not happening. Go ahead, read that again. Out of the abundance, what?
Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. A good man out of the good treasure of the heart bringeth forth good things.
Listen, I need some good things to come out. We need good things to come out. And in order to have good things to come out, you have to learn how to talk to your husband. You have to learn how to submit to your husband. You have to learn how to be right for your husband. You have to learn how to submit to your husband.
Right.
That's what you have to learn to do. Submission is vital. And yeah, I know it can be a difficult thing, especially coming out of families where, let's say, what you saw growing up, you saw your mom and your father arguing and fighting all the time. So now when you grow up and you get your household, guess what? You do the same thing. No, don't do that, because guess what? The way that you feel is the same. The way that you felt is the same way the kids feel. It's the same way the neighbors feel when they hear it. Like, hey, listen, don't bring shame to your husband. Don't bring shame to your head. Keep that holy order. Keep the order that Christ gave to us. Keep that order that Paul said, follow me as I follow Christ. Not a different order. No. We don't want to bring no shame to the house. None. And I'm listen, in ISUPK, we don't have that. We don't have that. And if you're doing that, you don't belong here. And if you're doing that, you need to get counsel. Because a buck break, I love this school so much. I was at the Passover. Can I speak on this, sir? I was at the Passover, right? And I'm just minding, minding my business, chilling. So one of the captains came over to me and asked me to just walk with him. And I was walking with him, and I walked in the order that we was taught for security, because there was another brother with me, and we walked in order of security, just like we did in Hebrew Academy. And we walked over to the entrance of the park where we were at. And the captain turned around. I just don't want to say, the captain turned around and said to a sister, I saw you, the general saw you disrespecting your husband. You got to leave. You got to leave right now. The husband was still in there, but you got to leave. You can't be trying to buck break him right here at the Passover. The general saw that. Get him up out of here. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. Now, some people would say, oh, that was wrong. No, it wasn't. Let me tell you something. God forbid that ever happened to Tasha Young. I'm staying right there. I'm staying right in the Passover. And I'm enjoying myself. I'm not even going out to the car or nothing. I'm going to make it my business to stay in there all night and clean up every damn thing. I'll be the last one leaving up out of there. Listen, the disrespect of the black man has to stop. We are disrespected at work. We are disrespected at the street. We are disrespected in the stores. We are disrespected all over this earth. Forget the local. We disrespectful everywhere. If I go out this country, I'm disrespected. Can I buy some respect from you? Can I use the scriptures to purchase some respect from you? Can we do that? Can we follow this order? Because by following the holy order, that's how it works. That's how it works. The Most High does everything decent and in order. Everything. What you got?
I just wanted to give an example because some people won't realize the wisdom in that. But in Esther, when Vashti was summoned by the king, she decided to disobey the king's order in front of everybody.
And that, all right.
And because of that, she received pretty much, the same punishment of pretty much being cast out and Esther taking her place. So I just wanted to bring that up.
No, and I'm with you. Good job. Look. So now, let's see how let's give some precepts. Give me Proverbs 19 and 14.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 19, verse 14. House and riches are the inheritance of fathers.
Listen, a wife, a good wife, a house, that is a great house. Read that one more time. That is a great house. Go ahead, one more time.
House and riches are the inheritance of fathers.
A wife with wisdom, right? And righteousness is a gift directly from the Most High power. It's directly from the Most High God.
You want that precept?
Yeah. It's a gift from the Most High's God. Listen, a wicked man receive a wicked woman. A righteous man gets a righteous wife. I'm righteous. I don't need nothing wicked. I don't need that. I don't need that. We need to build up this nation. We don't need to tear the brothers down.
Right.
You got it? And then after that, give me Proverbs 14 and 1.
I just heard it.
Yeah, give me that.
Proverbs 14.
14 and 1.
Khan, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 1. Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands.
Listen, you want to build your house. If you coming in the house of Tashayam, you want to build the house. You don't want to tear the house down. Listen, the house is already up. We want to build the house. We don't want to tear the house down. That's what a righteous woman would do. Read it again.
Khan. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 1. Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands.
The righteous woman strengthens her household, strengthens her husband, strengthens her children, strengthens everybody. She holds it down. She doesn't tear it down. Proverbs 31 and 10.
Khan. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman?
In the ISUPK, we can. We can. But who can find a virtuous woman? Who can find that woman that's honorable, that not shaming her husband, that's not breaking him in the street? Who can? Hold on, youngin. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, for her price is far above rubies.
Listen, this is a valuable thing. Submission is a valuable thing. Submission can get you a long way. Submitting to your husband can get you a long way.
Right.
It can get you the things that you need, the things that you want. Instead of fighting and arguing, trying to get those things, let's work on those things. Let's make those things right. You in Proverbs 31? Go down to verse 27.
Khan, that's the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 7. You want me to read 26, 27? You want me to read 26 first, though?
Go ahead. You can read 26 first.
Verse 26. She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. She looketh well to the ways of her household.
She looketh well to the ways of her household.
and eateth not the bread of idleness.
Is that you? Is that you? Are you that virtuous woman that does that? Verse 27, give me verse 30.
Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain. But a woman that feareth the Lord.
A woman that what?
Feareth the Lord.
Uh-huh.
She shall be praised.
She shall be praised. You know how you feel? You show how you fear the Lord by not disrespecting your husband, by going under that authority and not being like Eve. The scripture said, give me that one where it's about Sarah.
Oh, okay. Like calling her Lord.
Yeah. This is the example you need, not that's the example you should be using, not Eve's example.
Right.
You should be using Sarah's example. Y'all sisters running. It's rarely that I hear a sister use Sarah as an example on how she should act and how she should be.
Right.
Y'all use Eve. Well, Eve had one. It was just Adam and Eve. That's all I hear. It was just Adam and Eve.
Right.
Go ahead.
It's the book of 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 6.
Uh-huh.
Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham.
This is how you should be. It doesn't say even as Sarah argued with Abraham. It doesn't say just as Sarah yelled at Abraham. It doesn't say just as Sarah was being strong over Abraham. It says, read it again.
Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham.
Sarah obeyed Abraham. Eve didn't obey Adam. But you want to use Adam and Eve. You want to use Adam and Eve where Eve didn't obey.
Right.
Here's Sarah obeyed. This is the one you should be using. Go ahead.
Calling him Lord.
Calling him what?
Lord.
That's who you should call your husband. Adawan. Lord. It's a great feeling. It's a great thing. It make your boy feel right. That's what it does.
Right.
You want to call me a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Salakia. I'm sorry. Salakia. Yeah.
Whose daughters ye are.
Who daughters ye are. That's you. That's who you supposed to be. You're supposed to be in that role. You're not supposed to be in the role of being. You can't be Captain Tazariak. All right, you just can't. You my rib. You can't be Creflo Dollar. You my rib. You cannot be the head. You're the rib. You're not the head. You're not the skull. You're the rib. So before I pass the class over to Precinct Officer Lakarab, I want to just say one more thing. Listen, I'm working on a class for the brothers too. I just ran out of time. I know they like, man, they jumping on the sisters. No. I want to help the sisters. Yes, we got a sister. Give her the mic. Give her the mic.
I just wanted to know for a very good class. I just soaked the water for everything, but I just wanted to know: are you gonna touch on Abigail and Nabal?
I would. Now that you just said it, I definitely will on the next one because I'm working on another one for the men. But I will touch on that. All right. You got my word on it. And then if you're not here, I'm gonna make sure that I point it out and I'm gonna say something to Officer Kahal. All right. So we're gonna pass. Oh, what I was saying was, listen. Respecting the man, his authority is very important. It's very important to the nucleus of the family. And that's what we got to be with this thing. Because I always say this, together we stand, divided we fall. And right now, man, we under a curse. We under a curse that's passed down through generations. I'm going to get one more before I go. Give me Lamentations 5 and 7. You have to understand, we fighting things that you can't possibly even imagine unless you do the research, unless you in this school under Command General Yohana. If you're not in the ISUPK, you're not going to get this type of knowledge. You're not going to get this type of teaching. You're not going to get this type of understanding. And you have to understand that we are fighting generational curses. You got that? Lamentation 5 and 7.
No, God, this is the book of Lamentations. Chapter 5, verse 7. Our fathers have sinned.
Our what?
Our fathers have sinned.
Our fathers have sinned. Go ahead.
And are not. And are
That-
not.
And are not. That means they not alive no more, right? Go ahead.
We have borne their iniquities.
We have borne their iniquities. Give me Exodus 20 and 5. We have borne their. Look, we're fighting iniquities and we're fighting things that you can't possibly imagine. And I'm talking about your husband when he leaves that home or he goes out into the world. Yo, you can't imagine the fight that we had and the fight that we go through. I'm coming to you for a pillow of rest. This is a generational thing that we're trying to do. And there's only one way to do it. Getting back to the laws, the statutes, and the commandments. Go ahead, give me that.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them,
Mm-hmm.
nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God.
The Most High says, I am a jealous power. I am a jealous power. Go ahead.
For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquities.
Visiting the iniquities. Go ahead.
Of the fathers. Upon the children. Unto the third and fourth generation.
Yo, this is a generational thing, man. And look, we got to fix it.
Right.
We got to fix it. We don't want to be a failure in life. So we got to fix it. All right. I'm going to pass the class over to Priest and Officer Lakara.
All right. Rules for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother and sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to learn and shut them from the world. If they need transportation, a teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, they are to seek counsel from the heads. Tithe, which is a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10, means 10th in Hebrew, ma'asher. 10th of every penny of every increase the Lord gives you. Priest fund, it's not mandatory, whatever you feel in your heart to give. Up and coming holy convocations, we got the Feast of Dedication, that'll be on December 14th.
No.
It'll be December 14th. It'll be here at 51 Blue Hen Drive. If you're a Black, Hispanic, or Native, come make it out to the school. Keep the commandments with us. And if any brother and sister, any brother Salakia want to be a trooper in school, start wearing all black pants, headbands, boot, and scarf. With that being said, Amidra, we're going to give a courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amidra Shabbat, Amidra, Barak.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat, Thumb.
Yahshmatah, which means hands down. Sar, which means turn. Sisters, Amidra. We're going to give a courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amidra Shabbat, Amidra, Barak.
Yahweh Shema, Thumb, Hashem, Yahweh Shah.
Yahshmatah, which means Yahshmatah, which means hands down. Class dismissed.